everyone, it's Lady Mystic. Oh, if I can get my camera. Well, there's always some kind of issue. Hi everyone, it's Lady Mystic, and oh look, it's Raven. Looky there. Say hi, Raven. We're going to do a live feed with Margaret, the angel lady. Here, I'll show you her. Hold on. There she is. Hello, Margaret.
Hi, guys.
All right, we're going to do a live feed today on crystals and clearing them. It's Valentine's Day, so we thought we'd do something on crystals, and so we're going to do that. Let me turn off the YouTube music because now I can't hear it. Hold on. Let's find the YouTube music. How many pages of YouTube can you actually have up? Hold on one second, people. We're getting it. It's always something with me. Anyway, we always have fun. Okay, well, anyway, so as I said, this is Margaret. Get you turned up some so everybody can hear you. Okay, we're up. We're ready to go. All right, she's picking on me about our drums because her drum is the size of a small building. And you can hear it for frickin' miles. My drum is a normal size drum. Anyway, I'll see if I can turn my cam so you all can see. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll do it this way. Hang on, we're going to turn my face off. Turn it around. All right, Margaret, we're ready. Show us that drum.
Okay.
All right, everyone, this is Margaret.
This is my drum, and yeah, okay.
Holy
But
moly.
nice thing about a big drum. Where's your drum?
Well, I can't show mine at the same time I can show you. Okay, look, everybody. See, there's
Put
mine.
Look at the drum. So I want them to hear yours first, and then they can hear mine that they're
Okay, hold on. Let's turn you back to me. It's going to be fun, everyone. So, hold your seats because this is Margaret and me. Okay, well, this is one of my...
have to tease each other in case you couldn't figure it out.
This is one of my drums. All right, what are we doing?
All right, well, bang your drum.
Wait till you hear her drum. It's going to break your eardrums. Okay, this one's mine. Go ahead. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, my. Did you hear that? Hold on. We'll turn you back around so you can see hers. Hold on. Okay, do it again. Oh, wow. Okay, that's enough of that. All right, well, anyway, so she picks at my drum. Me that it's not loud enough to wake the dead.
Well, it's not strong enough. Your vibration's not strong enough.
Okay, it's still not strong enough to wake the dead. But that's okay because we have enough dead people in my house already. We really don't need to welcome any more in my home, as you all well know. All right, so anyway, that's one of my drums. The one that I truly love the most is the one that someone brought me. Pat brought me in from Haiti. And this is my drum from Haiti. Let's see what it sounds like. It's really low, but it's really cool because it's like amazing. All right, and then we have another little one that she brought me. Oh, you want to see that one? There, okay. You got it? Okay. Then we got this one from Israel. Look at this cute little one. Look, all right, we got a little cute one. This one's from Israel.
The little baby ghost.
Yeah, this is a little baby ghost that we have. Yeah, don't laugh. We have a few of those around here. Someone brought one and left it. Anyway, but it's gone now. It went to someone else's house. But anyway, this is, look at it's Raven. Say hello, everyone. All right, Raven, come to visit the conversation. Okay, well, anyway, this is a small drum. And this one I think is really cool. But, there, that's that. Okay, so, anyway, now we're going to play with our crystals. Anyway, so I hope everyone's having a wonderful Valentine's Day. And your sweeties have... done whatever they're going to do, or maybe you're going to get surprises at work, or, whatever. Margaret.
And for those of you who don't have sweeties, you're still loved. You just, God's waiting to put the good person in front of you.
God's waiting. We're all good. Anyway, sorry, that was a bad play. Anyway, and for those of you that don't have sweeties, you're still loved. You have a beautiful day out. You don't need someone to bring you flowers or... Go for a walk. Enjoy the beautiful weather. Jersey is kind of nice. We're not having snow. It's not raining. It's probably about 50 degrees. We're all good here. All right. So we're going to get into some crystals and about clearing them. This is an amethyst. This is one of my favorites. Amethyst is very calming and very soothing. And if Raven knocks my phone over, you will know because he does it all the time. Say hi. I'm Raven, and I'm sweet too. Yeah. Sweet at being horrible. But anyway, that cute little 1-pound kitty is a ball of terror. Hi, you're just so cute. Okay, well, anyway, so as I was saying, this is one of my favorites. This is an amethyst, and it helps with calming, and it's very good for my meditation. Let's see what Margaret's got to show you. Hold on, I'll send my camera over there. Okay, there you go, Margaret.
I'll just yank out two here. This one, I'm assuming, if I can see me on the picture, I'm assuming you can see me. This is an angel light crystal. And this is good for love. It's good for communication with the angels. It's also good to have the angels help protect you. And this is another one I like. This is lepidolite. This is a very good mood stabilizer. You know, when everybody gets PMSy around here, me and my girl, we make sure those are out on the coffee table and around us because, you know, people get moody.
Hey, will that help with the change of life issues too? See, we should.
It stabilizes any kind of moods.
Not saying I need that yet, but it's going to happen sooner or later. Okay.
Well, the nice thing about lepidolite too, some people can't to have bipolar and they can't tolerate the actual lithium, the prescription.
Mm-hmm.
The lepidolite has lithium in it, but because it's a more natural state, a lot of people can tolerate that better than the medicine with all the extra junk in it.
I think that's a really good idea. Some of us, like me, I can't take prescription medication well, and so I have to depend on my crystals and my essential oils, so that's really good to know. Okay, any more information before I change the camera?
No, just that, you know, if you have a small drum like Kathy's, it works really good for clearing crystals. You can clear your crystals with sound if you don't want to do the water or the sunlight. How do you clear your crystals, Kathy?
I clear my crystals with sage.
Okay, you can do that too.
Yeah, I don't believe in putting my crystals in water, and I don't believe putting them in sunlight. But some people do. I don't. Sunlight will fade some crystals, and water will dissolve some crystals. So I'm very careful about that. I use sage.
That's why I like sound, because anything can go with sound as long as it's not like Kathy and not like in my drums.
Well, you know how it is. But so I'm very careful about. I tell you right now, I will never put my crystals in water. I never put them out in the sunlight. I sage my crystals, and I use the moon to charge my crystals. There are times that I can use the minerals that are on the bottom of some of your crystals, which I will have to.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I will charge these up in the full moon, and I will charge some of the crystals around my house when the moon is not full. But as I said, you know, some people are different. Some will use the sun, some will use water. I personally do not use those things.
Yeah. Another good thing is selenite is really good for charging crystals.
Yep, I have one right here.
Yeah, that's a good one. I actually have, hang on one second.
Okay. They're used to me getting up and running across the house to find things I forgot to bring over here before I got started.
I actually have this little selenite pillar I use sometimes.
Oh, those are cool.
If I'm using a crystal, like whatever, and I have this little bin I keep them in, and I put that in the bottom, put the crystals on top, and let them sit for like a day or two. Yeah. And like really crazy, I let them sit for like a week or so.
That happens too. Absolutely. I use my selenite, and Margaret is very aware. I have a lot of issues with electrical issues, and if I don't have a selenite around to help balance me out, I also have my Himalayan salt lamp that I have attached to my computer. But without that, electronics just seem not to work here. It could be a laptop, it could be a phone, it could be an iPad. It doesn't really matter. It's just I have electronical issues, and you know, we all want to know I work at Mystical Fairy. And the cash register, I'm telling you, it does not work sometimes. The credit card machine, same issue. In my car, the GPS in my car, if I did not keep, and I'm telling you, there is not enough crystals in this world to keep my car happy. No. Mm-mm. If I'm just a centimeter off, that car is doing, you don't even know. We went to the store this is something I didn't tell you. We went to the store on Sunday. And I'm sitting in the car, and the car's doing its little thing a little bit, but Craig's got it to where he's pretty good. He changes it to navigation, and it stops. Well, he went to pull up to let me out, and I went to get out, and it was doing all kind of funky things. He says, well, you just shut the door. So apparently, I'm going to turn this around for a second. Apparently, I seem to have electronic issues. So I have to have cyanide around my computer at all times to help um, with the electronical impulses that are, all over your house. So if you happen to have the same issues, I don't know if Margaret has to use them, but some witches have electronical issues, and must have something to help balance it out. Now, also black tourmaline will also help if you set it in front of your electronics. It will help balance out the, and I do have one here to show you. This is a rough black tourmaline. You also can use these and set them in front of your electronical things like your cable box or your TV or your computers. And this also will help balance out some of those electronic, no, Raven, also will help balance out some of the electronical issues. So back to other things that we were going to show you. I also have a green garnet. This is wonderful. Margaret will call us. This is Kathy. You need to pick up your green garnet and hold it for a little while. You need to balance. So some of us really need these things to help keep us going and to keep us balanced. I have so much amethyst around my house. I even think I have stock in the amethyst crystal because I have them everywhere because they really help to balance me out. I also have the orange garnet, and I think this is so beautiful. When I got this, we were at Crystal Cave, and this has so much vibration in this. This is amazing. And this is one of the crystals that the little kitty likes. Every time I put it on my computer, it disappears. So I have to put it where he can't find it or it's gone. So anyway, but this is the only one I have, so he can't have it because it's mine. So anyway, that's a little bit about the crystals and stuff. What else do you want to talk about, Margaret?
I don't know.
Oh, we're doing well. We don't know now. We're out of things to talk about. Well, let's see. Let's see if I can reach it without knocking. Hey, no biting. You need to get down if you cannot behave. Bad kitty. I have no idea what this cat is like, people. I'm telling you right now. Unless you have a small cat. Whew, let me tell you. And
Kathy's cat picks up Kathy's energy.
Craig says it every day. This is a Himalayan salt lamp. These things are wonderful to help balance out your home, to take out negativity, to help with your electronic issues. Mine stays attached to my computer at all times. But I do, whoa, look, I didn't break it, Raven. I'm so happy. Look, I didn't break it. Anyway, I have them all over my house, and it really helps to cut back on negative energy in the house and the heaviness that comes along with, being in the journey that we're both in. Margaret and I are two different types. Margaret is more of an angel lady, and as you all well know, I'm more on the other side. But just because we do not follow the same journey and the same path does not mean that we don't have the same issues. Margaret also gets wonderful energies in her house and entities that she has to deal with. And she fusses at me all the time because, as you all well know, I just leave mine here because it gives me someone to talk to. And since I have Raven, we really have an awful lot going on because Raven seems to feel more than I do. So, we're constantly helping each other out with these issues. I'll call and say, well, Margaret, I'm not doing very well or something. So today, I get her on video. She's not even on video for 2 seconds. And she says, you've got a spirit behind you on your shoulder. And I'm like, I'm used to them. She says, oh, no, this one's new. So this is what she does. She'll come to my house and she'll say, you've got these things in your bathroom. They're in the walls. I'm like, they're not hurting anyone. No, these were bad. They got to go, Kathy. You got to get the drum. So that's when the whole drum incident came about. Because I said, well, I did. She says, oh, no, you need my drum. Well, I didn't know what that was, so I went to visit. And I realized that would chase away the living, let alone the dead people. So when I get things in my home, Margaret will come and assist me or, whatever. Hey, no. Look at this cat. Wait, look. Can y'all see this cat? Look how good it is. Look, see that? Look what it's doing. It's a tear. You wouldn't think a 1-pound cat could leave my phone alone. No idea. But anyway, so this live feed today is a little off round. Normally it's just me or, someone else. But Margaret and I, we have a lot of fun together. Anyway, Margaret, what else you want to talk about? Because I'm going to turn this thing around so they can see you for a little while.
No, exactly, but I do know when you picked up your salt lamp, it reminded me you have to watch cats with salt lamps. they are actually poisonous if they lick them enough. So I don't know if Raven's a licker. My Tabby's not a licker, so she don't mess with mine. But
no, she's just a tear. So just knock it off and watch it roll down the stairs.
Yeah, I don't want your cat to be poisoned, and don't get any ideas if it gets a little rambunctious. Don't think you're going to give it a chunk of the salt lamp before you go there.
Oh no, I have a water bottle that we try not to use, but we were at Walmart the other day. This is a funny story, guys. You want to hear that? We were at Walmart the other day in Barriston. I went to get bird food, so I'm gone for a few minutes, and I turned around, and he's got this great big, huge water pistol thing. It would look like a machine gun, and he says, "This is what we need for the house." I said, "Oh no, oh absolutely," and he was a begging, and I said, "Oh no, 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 no." So I wouldn't let him buy it. Well, then the next we got home that day, and Raven was just, oh, and I'm like, "Oh, a water gun? How cool was that?" But it's still a no. But you know, it's just, man, I'm telling you. But that's good to know. I did not know that, by the way.
Yes, I actually happened to read it, I think, a couple months ago on an article I had read. So,
well,
like I said, I forgot all about it until I saw, when you picked it up, it jogged my memory.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did not know that Himalayan salt lamps are poisonous for animals. So for any of you out there
I don't know about all of them, but I know the cats they are.
They are for kitties. Okay, for all of you out there that may be listening, well, there's no one listening right now, but later there will be. Himalayan salt lamps can be dangerous for your cats. So if you have cats or kittens and they're climbers or they like to lick, you may want to put your salt lamps away. I am lucky. Raven's not a licking cat, and he also has not learned to climb on my counters or my bathroom yet. So we're good, but who knows? Yeah, so we will hope that he does not learn to climb because they're all over my house. So anyway.
Well, and again, I think if your cat's not a licker, it doesn't really matter. So, you know, don't be crazy.
Yeah, I just had no idea. That's something very nice to learn. Anything else about crystals you want to talk about?
I don't know. Not that I can think of. They're just so awesome.
Oh, they are awesome. Absolutely amazing. Last night on the show, which you didn't get to hear, we were talking about all the elements and about different elements and what each one stood for. And we ended with spirit last night. And then when we were all done, I read a book that Craig and I have been reading for months and months. It's called Spirit Allies by Christopher Penczak. And it's very amazing. And I should get it and show you guys, huh? Okay, hold on. Let me turn my camera. You can watch me get up and run around. Okay, hang on. We're going to attempt this. If we drop you off, you guys will know why. Low battery. Oh, that's not good. We may need to put you guys on charge for a minute. Live feeds are the most amazing things in the whole world. One, because never fails, something is going on. Or your battery fails, or the cat knocks the phone over and hits the wall, and then it takes me forever to get it working. That happens too. But I will go get that book and I will show it to you all, and maybe we can read a couple pages out of that. But let me just plug in our phone here. Hold on one second, everyone. I'm going to turn the phone upside down to plug this in. Wow, you know, that thing had a full charge a minute ago. I just cut it off the charger. I can't be using that much energy, you wouldn't think. All these crystals around my phone. I don't know, maybe. Okay, everybody. Now we should be happy and charging. Let me see. If Raven turned off this charger. No, it is working, so we should be charging. And I will go get that book really fast here. Anyway. Raven, don't you knock that over. Let me see what we do with that. I put it away last night when I was done reading it, or doing it off the shelf, so I'm not exactly sure where I put that. But we'll get it here in a second.
So much for your new organizational system.
Oh, well, it's still organized, actually. It's just, I got it out last night, and, oh, there it is. And I had to look for Chris Prince. I haven't been off there. I had to go find him. Well, anyway, so, this is the book. It's called Spirit Allies by Christopher Penczak. This is absolutely amazing. So if you work a lot with different spirit allies and things, like you know, angels also can be considered spiritual allies. That's in my book as well. Try not to knock anything over. But anyway, this book is absolutely amazing, and I would refer this book to anyone that is on this journey that we take or works in the other realms of the magic world that we all live in. It's also not for just magic or pagan paths. It can be, just something you want to get into. But it has to do with a lot of different things. I can give you a couple things out of there. Chapter 1 is encountering spirits in the material world. So, that would be the ones that you may see out of the corner of your eye, or, maybe when you're driving and you think you see something cross the road or on the side of the road, or, it doesn't have just to be because you work in magic, or you're a witch, or you're a pagan, or you're an angel lady, or you're a native person, or you're a druid, or you're, whatever your path is that you follow. It could be, anything that you're working with or around. Like if you're medical and you work in the hospitals, I couldn't even imagine that. Anyway, I avoid hospitals like they're the plague. Not just because I'm a witch and a pagan, but also because I'm not really into the whole thousands of people, even dead people for that matter. So, but working in, the hospital setting where people die and stuff, there has to be spirits running around in there. The chapter 2 of that is called Talking with the Gods Within. And what that means is sometimes, for instance, like within yourself, you have feelings of all kind of different feelings. I just don't want to put a name just on one, but, sometimes, you may have a heaviness in your life, or, you're just not feeling very balanced. Sometimes that can be, as Margaret said today with me, did you know there's something on your shoulder? I'm like, well, that could explain a lot. But that has a lot to do with, different things. The chapter 3 in here is called Exploring the 32 Flavors of Spirit. So that would be like the Great Spirit, angels. Here's one on angels. Let's see what that one says. Page 24. All right. Let's see. All right, page 24. We'll read a little bit about that. All right. If the idea of talking with God directly is a bit too monumental, you can find vehicles of spirit through friends, family, ministers, and of course, spirit allies. A more acceptable spirit intermediary for these many days is an angel. The angelic forces are making a big comeback in the world of humans, from getting cards and status to books and television shows. Angels are believed to carry out the will of a great spirit, messengers, protectors, and guides. Most people in North America today, even those not ordinarily religious or spiritually motivated, will tell you that they believe in some form of angel. Like King Solomon, many people believe they have a guardian angel protecting them. I think everybody has a guardian spirit ally. If you are most comfortable with the form of an angel, your guardian will appear to you as such. Now, sometimes I'll just stop for a second. We can read a little bit more. But what I was going to say is, guardians can be anything. It doesn't have to be an angel. If you don't work with the angels or you don't associate with that, it doesn't have to just be angelic. It could be an animal. It could be a bird. It could be a past family member. It could be anything that comes to you and you feel protected with. It could be anything, working with you. I recently just beginning when working with the angels and learning things, and that has to do a lot with Margaret. But also I had palm reading done in Smithville Village. And before I met Margaret, this is really a funny story. Before I met Margaret, I went to Smithville Village, and the palm lady said, which I really was not wanting to get read, and I kind of avoided her a little bit, but then, she convinced me. And she said, you really need to work with the angels. And I kind of giggled at her because you all well know, I've always worked underground and in the darkness and in the shadows and, out of the darkness part of the world. And I was like, you do realize who you're talking to? And she giggled at me, and she says, yeah, the demon lady. And I started laughing, and I said, okay. And she says, that's not my point. My point is that you have angels around you every day, and you need to learn to work with them. And I'm thinking, well, I really don't have time for that, to add something new to my list. But I did. When I left there, I came home and I bought a book, and 2 days later, in came Margaret. And Lisa is the lady that I work with. She said, well, I'm sending someone in to meet you, and you'll know who she is immediately when she walks in. Well, in comes Margaret with this bright light around her and all this positive energy and these little cute little girls with her. And, and I was thankful I had started learning a little bit, because, that did not intimidate me and did not make me feel, oh, here it comes, I got to deal with it. And I'm thankful every day, because we have become closer than any family. I can tell you, it's amazing what happens in our life. So just, be positive and keep an open mind. Like today I posted a thing that said, open your third eye, because it will give you clarity in the journey that you walk. And what that means, it does not have to be witchy or pagan or whatever. It can mean anything. On grounds is that if you open up your mind, and you will see everything around your life, not just what you've been programmed with all your life. There is so much more out there to see and to understand and to be around than just that closed off wall. What do you think, Margaret?
I think you're absolutely right.
There you go. Well, her and I both have had different paths and different journeys, and she's been through, the closed-mindedism and people judging and so on and so forth. And so have I. And I'm sure many of you out there also have had issues. And just because you have one belief or many beliefs, I'm not telling you one or another is wrong, because as you well know, I don't judge. And I could care less what you believe in, what you don't believe in, where you go, what you do. I don't care. Whatever makes you happy in your life and the path that you've decided to walk in your journey is your decision, and that's what makes you happy. You should not, worry about, having a closed-off mind. It's very hard not to see past, the four walls that we live in, or the, what I'm thinking of, those things that horses wear to keep them from being able to see their peripheral vision. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean. I cannot think. Blinders.
Blinders. Okay, there you go. Thank you for that. I couldn't think of the word. But with the blinders that some of us walk around with, and it's not really anyone's fault in general, hi, Kirsten. I thought you were at school. Anyway, with those on, and a lot of them is from how we were brought up. I mean, I was brought up in a Methodist upbringing, and I went to Catholic high school, and so I've seen it, believe me, and I've lived through it. And Margaret, can I say what you can? Okay, well, my little angel lady over here, gosh, love her very much. Anyway, she was in the Mormon life for a while, and so we've all lived in our own little bubble, I guess. I really don't like that word, but bubble's a good thing, because sometimes we forget we have to look past that to see what's going on around us. And once you start opening up your mind, you will actually notice what walks along you, what you're missing. Your animal guide or your spirit guide or your spirit ally could be with you all your life and walked with you, and you've never known they're there, because you choose not to have an open mind and to see what is past that. And that's very important. What do you think?
I do. I think you're right. It is important. And I think a lot of times we have to remember that, children have this wonderful, and they really don't care what anybody thinks of them when they're real young. And I think we need to remember that. I know my oldest, Ashley, when she was like 5, I guess it was, she was sitting there in the living room one day, and she's talking and talking and talking. And I'm just looking at her, and, we all are on different paths. We all vibrate on different energies. So just because I see something doesn't mean that Kathy's going to see it.
Well, absolutely.
Which is why I saw what's on Kathy's shoulder, and Kathy didn't.
Exactly.
Everybody vibrates on different things. I said, honey, who are you talking to? And she said, oh, well, I'm talking to, so-and-so and his brother. And I'm like, okay, you have fun with that. And I'm like looking, and I'm like, I see nothing. And like she was going on for like 20 minutes having this conversation with these two people who died in the 1800s. And I'm like, okay, she's got a nice little gift there.
Yeah.
and to be able to do that at 5 years old is pretty awesome, you know. But again, like Kathy said, a lot of times different things in society squash us and keep us kind of in our bubble and tell us, no, that's not right and whatever. One of the reasons, you know, there was tons of reasons why I left the Mormon church, but one of the reasons was I had said something to one of the leaders, and I said, well, no, I know this is wrong because I was talking to the angels, and they told me so. And they said, women can't talk to angels. Oh, hell no, excuse my language, but no, we're not going there. So, you know, it didn't last long.
Yeah.
After that conversation.
Yeah, that's
but,
not good.
you know, it's sometimes we have to remember and look around at the kids in our lives and remember that the innocence that they have is something we have to keep with us. And as adults, we have to work hard to keep that with us.
It's so true. I was at Mystical Fairy one day, and this is, I guess I should turn it back around so you can see me. Anyway, and I was in there, and this little boy come walking in with his mother, and the energy coming from that little boy was so amazing. And some of you know that I have hand issues, and I don't touch. I hug, but I don't do my skin on my hands on other people. This little boy, I had to touch him. I had to feel his, and when he touched me, he was so cute, and he said, wow, you have energy too. And it was wonderful watching him, and he went over and picked up crystals and was asking me questions, and, you know, what this one did and what that one did, and how to do this and how to do that. It was so rewarding having that opportunity with a child, because as Margaret was saying, children have not been, what's the word you use, squashed? So children have not yet been squashed and not have been taught to close their minds, and they can still see and feel and hear and touch, and it's very wonderful. And if you see that, and you know, you may question, oh, well, that kid has issues, but take a moment and try to understand what he sees, because if he sees it, you may not. I've always been the gifted one around and always been picked at, but that doesn't matter as well. I'm used to that, and I could care less. But, you know, my daughter, you know, she's been able to see things before they happen for many, it seems like forever. And, you know, she chooses to be her own thing and do her own thing and not be like her mom, and that's wonderful. You know, everyone has to do their own thing and be happy with who they are and follow your own, and take time to take those blinders off and you know, the blocks that we have, so, you know, you can walk through life and see things and meet different people or different phases of life and different journeys of life. You know, you need to be open-minded enough to, you know, enjoy your neighbor that may be a little different, or enjoy the, you know, lady down the road that likes herbs and essential oils and crystals and have things hanging in her windows, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't...
in your backyard.
Yeah, and big old pentagrams in your backyard. Yeah, that would be me. And the most amazing thing is, you know, accept people. Don't judge them. You know, I let everyone in my home. I don't care if you're Mormon. I don't care if you're Jehovah's Witness. I don't care if you're the nun walking down the street. I could care less. I invite you in, and I welcome you just as I would the witch across the street or the pagan lady down the block. It doesn't matter to me. Now, mind you, they may leave in a hurry, but, you know, I do welcome them in, and I don't give them a hard time. But, you know, having that open mind really will help you to find who your guide may be, or your guardian angel, or, you know, whatever. Have that opportunity. You know, don't shut yourself off from that opportunity. Let's see what else they're saying about the angels. Do you want to say something else before I read a little bit more?
Yeah, I'm just going to switch it over to audio because I got to go run that errand.
Oh.
I'm still here. I'm just going to hang up from this and put you on my phone.
Okay, she's hanging up from that and put you on the phone. Oh, I just see that. I got to okay, we got it. All right, you go do that. I'll talk to you in a minute. All right, Margaret is leaving. Everyone say bye, Margaret. All right, well, anyway, a little bit more about that, and then I'm going to go because I think oh,